Hello guys, welcome to Jeff's Garage Adventures, where I do lots and lots of tools, mostly middle of the road, some low end and some high end sprinkled in as well. And also I do some car tech tips and repairs, anything to do with a shop. I do lots and lots of giveaways. I've had 41 giveaways in the last, 10 and a half months, almost 11 months. When I hit 8,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away this 88 tooth 3H drive flex head, locking flex head ratchet. It's a nice ratchet. I think it was around $150 for that, give or take. I don't give away junk, guys. I never did. I give away good stuff. So when I hit 8,000 subscribers, that'll be given away to a subscriber. Okay, this is a recap here. I have three ratchets that fit those Nano sockets. The low profile sockets with the 3H drive hex in the backside that are made by, well, this one happens to be Olsa. They're made by Olsa, Ayers, obviously Astro, and I think Harbor Freight's Quinn has them as well, but that's the 1/2 inch. These are the 3H drive. They fit a ratchet or the 17mm wrenches. Here we go. We got three ratchets here. I've already done videos on all three of these. This is kind of a recap. I'm mostly going to talk about the Gearwrench one, though, because that's the one there that's the most intriguing. As far as the Astro is model number 783105. It's a 100 tooth. It is 12-point box. The Duratec here, the one in the middle, the model number is DTELR-W01. It's 144 positions, and it's 18 inches long. The Gearwrench is 72 tooth. The model number is 893800. It's 12 inches long, and it is, I don't think you wouldn't call it a 6-point box, but it's not 12-point. I'll show you that in a minute. As far as back drag goes, I would say the least amount of back drag is probably the Duratec. It's got the 144 positions. I would say it's got the least amount of back drag, followed by the Astro, the 100 tooth, and then probably last would be the Gearwrench, the 72 tooth. The profiles, the Astro is got the thinnest head, followed by the Duratec, and then last would be the Gearwrench. The Gearwrench is the only one of the three that locks in any position you want. You let go of the pin, it locks, and it's got a reverse lever. The Gearwrench is was not specifically made for those, though. I'll show you that in a minute. So what's my overall thoughts? The Astro definitely fits the low profile ratchets sockets the best. Absolutely. So I would think that's pretty important. The Duratec still fits pretty decent, not as good as the Astro. You can hear it doesn't click as loud. Still holds pretty good. And the Gearwrench on it, you can still hear it clicks. It holds it. The holding power is not as good as the other two. I can tell you that right now. And you get to about 20, it gets worse because obviously the socket's a little heavier and they will fall out if you shake them pretty hard. I do like the Astro because it fits so tight, you know, and it doesn't let go of the socket. So that's definitely the biggest factor with that one. If you're interested in that one, I'd also get the longer one. It's all about options, guys. The Duratec being 144 positions, I don't know if that's going to hold up over time. Time will tell for any of them, right? Seems like it's a little bit, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's that strong of a design to me, but I haven't really used it, so I can't verify that. Definitely got to do follow-ups. And the Gearwrench is not 6 or 12-point box. It's got 6 grooves. I'll show you why it's like that. It wasn't made for these guys. This was not made for these sockets. I just found it and wanted to try it. So basically that's what I did. It's got a retaining ring in it. It was made for these. It's made for the Gearwrench see-through or go-through sockets, and it's also made for these magnetic oil drain plug socket set. This model number is 3870 on this. I've had this for about 10 years or so, even longer, I think. That's what it was made for. There's a smaller brother wrench, ratchet. This is the one it came with. That, you can see it's the same style, but a lot shorter. So I can use it for this set as well. But see, this is what it was made for. I just thought it was interesting. I picked it up. That's what it's made for. They're sockets that got that design right there. See the grooves in it? Well, that's what it was made for. Let's just put it in here and you'll see. That holds that really tight. That one, I could probably whack it, it won't come out. That holds it tight. But that's what it was made for. That's got the magnet to hold your drain plug so you don't drop in the oil. That set comes in handy, guys. And now that I got this longer one here, what the plus about this was it had the reverse lever and it locked. So I was intrigued by it. But the one downside to this too is obviously the bigger sockets don't hold as good is, where's the 19 mil? What I didn't notice the other day, yeah, it still clicks. You still hear it clicking in there. Is it's got more play. Look at the back here. Before it grabs the tooth, see it? I'm like, boy, is that going to strip out under stress? Well, I took off about at least 10 different bolts on my Kubota, different sizes. And I put a lot of torque on this, and it did not strip out, guys. But it's got a lot of play before it engages the next tooth. So that's something to think about when you buy this, you know. Again, it wasn't made for these, but I just thought it was intriguing because it holds them, and it does work. I'll show you where it's grabbing it, because it's got marks on it from using it. I put some torque on that too, guys. I wanted to see if it would strip out. See where it grabs it? See where it's shiny there? That's where it grabs it. You'll see it on all the flats. See it? That's where it grabs on a flat. See it right there, my fingernail is? I just wanted you guys to be aware of that. It's not specifically made for those sockets. I still think it's pretty cool though. I just don't, you can hear it clicks in. It's got a lot of play before it engages the next tooth. So far I haven't stripped it out. So if you're thinking about buying it, I just wanted to show you that, you know. I mean, it looks almost like it's going to not work, but no, it's grabbing it. Just before you get to the corner, it grabs the flat. So how much torque is that going to handle? I don't know. A ratchet wrench is designed for a lot of torque anyways. So, but it's got a good 1/8 of an inch before it engages the next tooth. I just wanted you guys to be aware of that if you're thinking about buying this. But being it locks and had a reverse lever, I just had to see if it worked. I'll give it some more use and see what happens with it down the road. But just my assessment on them. So the Astro holds the best, followed by a Duratec, and then the Gearwrench. With the Gearwrench has locking and reverse lever, but it wasn't designed for those sockets. So how is it going to hold up over time? Well, time will tell. All right, guys, that's it for today. Just wanted you to do a recap on these, and have a great day.